What I was going to tell him right then is like, you're going to get an extra hour and you're still going to be fucking late. That's a crazy.
Sure as shit. Who's not here?
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. You are entering the Pirate's Den.
Hello, welcome to the Pirate's Den podcast. This is episode 22? 21? No, it's 22. Hey, we missed that joke on the last one.
Good fucking job.
So, Trevor's muted. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, he's just yelling at people now like an asshole.
As you can tell,
We're in a closed space and this dickhead has to yell.
Oh my God.
As you can tell, Trevor's back. Trevor's back. Trevor, why'd you miss the last episode?
Well, as I said on episode 20, I was going to Boise. I did, say I wasn't going to be here.
Oh, I know.
We're just asking what you were up to. That's all.
Yeah, we wanted to know what you actually did.
See how
Like,
it
yeah,
goes.
we know you went to Boise, but what'd you
Went
do
to
in
Boise, hung out with my girlfriend's family, and went to Harley, and just pretty much kicked around Boise, and then
You went to the Harley shop?
yeah, Harley Davidson.
Did they tell you that you're a little too big for any of their bikes?
No, they actually showed me some bikes I could actually ride. Fuck you.
Yeah, actually, they're pretty.
I know.
Wait,
They're pretty fat boy friendly.
If Keith, if this is gonna sound mean, but if our friend Jacqueline's dad, if he can ride a bike,
Yeah.
Keith is a big guy.
I wouldn't say he's that
He's
big.
not that big. I mean,
Yeah, I'd say he's probably at best 220.
something like that. 220, 230.
Something like that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, he's tall, he's bigger.
Yeah, he's a stockier person. Yeah.
Yeah. It's mostly that he's old.
He
That's
looks
the
really
impressive
good for
part
his
about it.
age, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he does.
does.
Yeah, it does. It looks like
Can you imagine what Trevor's going to look like at that age?
Do you think Trevor's gonna live that long?
No, he's going to look like a corpse.
It'll look like a what?
You're going to look like a corpse.
And this
that's
is why
what
we
you'll
can't
be.
post shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
No, we just can't
man.
say unalive somebody.
Right.
Or yeah,
Zach's actually
Whoa,
going to
whoa.
look.
So can we say weird stuff like "show me your beehole"?
Yeah.
Oh,
TikTok is a little.
It's just when you're saying kill yourself. So did
Bro.
you? There it goes. Did
This
you
can't be
look?
using TikTok.
Did you look at the thing that I sent in the chat?
This guy with the,
It straight up was like, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" For everybody, we had put up a video on TikTok, and it got taken down due to the community guidelines. And in the little notification, it said, "Like, do you need help? Like,
Are
how
you
can
being
we help you?"
harassed?
Like,
Stuff like that. Oh yeah. So every time on Facebook when I get flagged, which is like every 3 to 6 months.
Gavin has a separate Facebook account that's called Set Gavin Free.
Mhm, I do. I actually have like 4.
Oh my God.
I go to jail a lot. So this is the thing. Actually, Set Gavin Free, that account actually gets flagged too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they figured you out.
But
just
the thing
because
is
of
it's like-
association, or
Yeah, it's only association.
With email or what? Like something?
Because you can only have one account per email.
Oh, really?
So I
And
had to
that's-
create an email for that one specific account, which is annoying.
That's funny because like Instagram, promotes having multiple accounts.
Which is weird.
Instagram is owned by Meta.
Yeah.
It's owned by, in other words, owned by Facebook.
Hey, if you're in the loop, you're in the loop. You know what I mean?
Blake's trying to sound like up
He
with
said,
the.
yeah, he sounds like he's up with the times and shit, and he's
yeah.
not.
I'm here.
so
I'm
my-
right here.
My virtual reality headset. Everyone's like, it's called the Meta V2 or something. I'm like, no, it's called the Oculus Quest. It's not the Oculus Meta.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it and it was called the Oculus Quest. Just because it has an update that says Meta on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have
Meta
have-
does sound cooler. You got to
So-
admit,
Trevor, you have a an Oculus as well. Blake or Gavin, you have one.
Uh-huh.
Have you guys tried the metaverse yet?
No.
You don't have a choice. So here's the thing.
No, I'm saying like the virtual reality metaverse, like where you can go in and talk with people.
No, I haven't
It's
done
kind
that
of like
one.
it's kind of like VR chat, but with
Oh, is it? Except with the extreme guidelines and
yeah, you probably can't go in there and be like, show me your beehole.
that's so lame.
Damn it.
Fuck. The one thing I'm like, oh, that's so fucking stupid. But I understand having guidelines, and I understand like trying to make it a safe like space or whatever. But at the same time, I'm all like, VR is like this giant chance to do all these wonderful things. And when you put too many restrictions on something that's so new, it can't grow at all. Sure, you'll have a select base of people, but in the end, you're missing out on so much opportunities because
Like opportunities like like the what I would like to do with like a VR setup, right? Like is like you remember Halo? You guys play Halo ever?
well,
yeah.
You're talking
out
to-
of everyone here who's a gamer,
Right.
you're the least gamer
The
of them all.
least gamer for sure.
So,
But like
yeah.
so you know, like you'd like shoot somebody when you win, like you go up and like teabag them.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the old way. You
It'd
can't
be
do that.
really
anymore.
great to do that.
No.
like,
You
virtual
can teabag
reality.
people.
You can still teabag?
You can teabag in virtual reality.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Dude,
Yeah,
you can get it
totally
with
do that.
That'd be the way to go.
like there
man.
are special
That's-
like virtual reality setups that have like ankle monitors, wrist monitors, so you can
Holy
literally
shit.
like dance.
Yeah, full
Wow.
full body
Full-
tracking.
Yeah, full body tracking is what it's called, and it will track finger movements, so you can go around and give people the
Yeah.
fucking finger.
dude, that's rad.
There's
I've always wanted to
also
do that.
I don't know. It's not Elon. It's one of the competitors with Elon, because they're all trying to do a full dive for
Elon is
VR.
daddy.
And so they were going over it. They actually are making a full body suit.
Really?
Yeah, that actually. So if you get hit in the game, it'll send a tiny shock to you, so it tells you where you were hit in the
That'd be
game.
funny.
Oh,
like,
they
it's
still
like-
have that's a VR haptic vest, and they have those still. Like there's this
Yeah.
chick on TikTok that wears one.
VR haptic vest.
And like if
And so it's
somebody
like-
touches you, you can
Yeah, you
they
can feel it,
uh-huh.
Like you get shot, it will like
that's creepy.
It will like fucking.
zap you.
You know,
zap
some
you.
freak out there's putting it on his pecker, right? Like,
Dude,
Oh,
they have.
easy.
Dude, they
Like,
have.
jerk me off.
No, seriously, they have a sex bot now that pairs with virtual reality.
that doesn't surprise me.
There's
at
and
all.
also-
so when you're like getting head in virtual reality, it will like mimic.
oh my god,
what they're doing.
dude. You know, somebody's just sitting there all day. Like
Oh.
they've got
Give
it
me-
set up like kind of like this in their attic. Like they got their secret like little suck off room. You know, and they're sitting there.
Could you like, dude? If
Thank
I got
Yeah, no
something like
problem.
that, my wife would be like, "Are you feeling it tonight?" I'm like, "No, I got a headache."
I got
Or, you got a headache? I'm gonna go play some video games.
Yeah, that's always
Yeah.
helped. That's always helped
I'm
my
gonna have
headaches.
a stranger jerk my dick off.
It's
No.
always had my headaches, helped my headaches, like staring at a screen intently for a couple hours.
So
I don't
no,
know.
there's actually sex toys out there where you can be like states away, and so if the girl's using a dick or
Using a dick.
it's a dildo.
A dildo.
So there's
Using
the
a dick.
dildo is a machine. Obviously, we've all
Yeah.
seen those. And
Back
so
on
this
the
guy
sex.
fucks the pussy pocket, and
Right.
it'll mimic what he's doing to the pussy pocket to the girl.
And you know, like after he lasts 45 seconds, she's like, "Okay, good night," and then she just keeps,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
just keeps using it. He's like, "Oh, that was great. Was it good for you?" She's like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
no,
yeah,
then-
yeah." Anyway,
And then she gets
Good night.
night.
She ends up getting pregnant when he's
Oh.
away. And then she's like, "I'm sorry, it was the sex doll. You know, you
And there's some
can't-
idiot out there who's gonna believe this stupid ass line.
There
You know
is.
how many people like I've seen news articles where like, dude was surprised that 4 of the 5 fucking kids he has aren't his. I'm like, they're all different colors. What do you mean? How is he surprised?
Can you imagine? Like,
He's got the fucking rainbow over there, and he's confused as to why none of them are his.
what's nuts is like those twins. Do you ever see the twins? Like it happens, but it's a rare occurrence. Like, will the
One's
have
white.
like one's white and one's black because they'll
Yeah.
like have it in their heritage, however you know, and it'll just come through sometimes, even if it's a generation or two back, you know. And it's like,
Are they still like identical twins? Or are they
no,
fraternal?
they're fraternal, but like it's
Obviously,
like one
because they're
is-
not the same color.
one
Well,
is
no, could you, like-
clearly. It's like dog. It looks like if it was like dogs. You know, dogs can have like multiple fathers in like one single litter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's nuts.
But women can do that too.
Hmm?
You can crap out a child and have two fathers.
Yeah, it's possible, but it's very, very rare. Like compared
I wouldn't know how rare it is because I've never really looked into it, but I know that it's a thing because somebody was telling me about it.
I'm wondering. Colorful Google search history.
So
yeah, just on this laptop, it's on the FBI watch list for sure.
Fucking freak, dude.
He's just a bestiality.
Dude, I went from horse penis to fucking gay terminology.
Yeah,
they probably think I'm just in some
which
weird
actually isn't
shit.
like a huge
You just sound like a gay furry.
If you think about it, that's like,
Dude, I saw
that's not that far
I
apart.
saw a furry today.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In public?
Walmart, I bet.
Pumpkin patch.
Oh, gross.
No.
Fuck, why?
Because
know,
they're
you're
allowed to
muted
be
again.
outside?
You don't sound great, Trevor. You dumb
Fucking
shit.
Christ.
Yeah, we just noticed that you're just yelling all the damn time. Remember
Yeah,
that?
guys, I'm the one that's inept tech-wise.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
But so I went to the pumpkin patch with Marissa and my son and then her mom, and then Ryan's actually in town right now.
Oh, cool.
So Ryan,
His
Oh,
best
busy?
our buddy
Oh,
Ryan.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
I tried to get him to come on the podcast because I was like, one of us can share a fucking mic with him.
Oh, I would have.
Oh yeah, but he's like that, and he's like, no, that's not my thing. Fuck that. That's fucking
Oh,
gay.
come on. Like, just, you gotta be
He's like,
pushy.
but we've been talking about you, Ryan.
But he, so he's in town right now, and he had his kids, so we took his kids with us too, just because it was like a little family outing.
Yeah.
I still consider, even though we don't live together, we called ourselves like a little fucked up family.
Yeah.
So I was like, you're welcome to come out, and then I tried to get him to come to the barbecue tonight, but his kids are not interested in that at all.
Fair enough.
I never really got a choice in shit when I was a kid, you know? It wasn't like,
Yeah,
Dad,
it's-
I'm not interested in this. He'd be like, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. My dad was like, we'll get interested.
So for Ryan, he's like, if they don't want to go and I force them to, I'm not going to have fun, and I'm going to regret coming.
I guess.
But
Never
anyways,
regretted
so
that.
we all get to the pumpkin patch, and him and I like look behind us because we hear
Uh-huh.
like a shuffling sound.
Mm-hmm.
We look behind us, and there's this fucking blue wolf behind us.
Blue wolf. That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
No,
You guys say wolf
Did he have
weird.
a red rocket?
no, fuck,
What?
dude.
How do you say-
Jesus Christ.
Dude, if he would have had that, I would have turned around and been like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Like-
is the only red rocket.
Yeah, funny. But
real quick. What was wrong with the way we said wolf?
Oh, it just sounded weird to me for a second.
Oh,
I said wolf.
yeah, wolf.
Sometimes
You
I say
say-
a wolf.
You're not one of those dipshits that says wolf, do you?
No, what?
Okay, good.
Hopefully,
Trevor's over there like,
hopefully Ryan doesn't listen to this one because that's how he pronounces wolf. He pronounces it wolf.
Ryan, we haven't seen each other in a while, but work on that.
But so I turn around and I'm like, what the fuck? He had like bright blue anime eyes,
Yeah. Ooh,
like
hot.
total
Oh,
furry
heat.
costume. Like it wasn't even just like a dude wearing a tail. It was like full costume.
full on costume.
And I was wearing just a hoodie, and I was like, I'm a little fucking warm. This dude's wearing a full fucking fur costume.
Dude, once you get dedicated to that crap, you just have to get used to shit.
And so my buddy
ahead.
Ryan, there was like a broken piece of a pumpkin sitting there. He's a dick. He doesn't. He does not. I thought it was funny though, so I'm a dick too. But he picked it up and he turned around. He's like, "Want to play fetch?"
Oh,
and he tosses it.
Oh, fuck.
And the
That
dude was
is,
like, he had the fucking deepest voice I've ever heard. Really, he was like, "Fuck no, I don't want to play fetch."
Oh, my God.
I was like, "What
That's
the
awesome.
fuck?"
Wow.
I was like, "Okay." It sounded like fucking Mufasa.
That's crazy
I was like,
because you wouldn't expect that.
okay.
Like,
I
right?
expected like a
No.
no.
So you're going for a gay twink?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's the only people I see like that would do furry. But I mean, it's people. I'm not a hater. Like, you do what you want to do, but
After his little hate speech, he's all like, you do what you do.
when you go out into public, expect to be made fun of by
Yeah. Well,
Everyone.
you gotta be
Well-
normal society.
You gotta be.
It's
You get
I,
made fun of for the smallest shit. Like
Yeah,
outside
as-
of that, like I wore a shirt that was too tight. I caught a lot of shit for that. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like
it doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing in life. If it's not what somebody considers normal, you're always going to get made fun of. You're always going to get picked on. So when you're going out into these fursuits, you just have to assume you're going to get grilled if you don't get attacked. because some people are just crazy about their beliefs, which is sad.
Oh, dude, if I would have saw someone like physically try to hurt that guy, I would have stuck up for him.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Just because you want to do and be weird, in my opinion, be weird, doesn't mean you deserve to get your ass beat.
Exactly.
But
I
okay,
agree.
but if he did walk in with a fucking red rocket fucking attachment to his fursuit,
That's
I would have been
different.
like, you get the fuck out of here. There's children here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's I'm like you're projecting weird sexual things now on.
That is like
Yeah.
literally,
Kids.
I would have called the police and
Kids.
been like, if that's you, because those furry people, that's their persona, that they believe that's part of their personality, right?
Yeah.
But like, essentially, you are doing indecent exposure. Like, you should be
Yeah.
arrested for that.
At a certain point, aren't we a little bit too accepting of some stuff?
Yeah,
Don't you think?
I mean,
for sure.
I think Colorado is more overly accepting with fur people.
I think like it's just assuming like overall, like humanity in general now.
we're a little bit too lenient sometimes.
we are. But the reason we are
unless
too
it involves
lenient.
kids. If it involves kids, no, at all.
Well, you say that,
What
but
do
go
you-
to
what do you-
California laws and you can touch kids now. So
Well, that's why I don't live in fucking
Fucking really?
California.
yeah, I can't remember who was talking about it, but they were like, yeah, so California basically passed pedophilia.
Man, those fucking blue states.
Yep.
they'll say something like what was it? So just like Dahmer, his kink was like killing, right? And then like some people's kink is like
I don't know if that was his
or whatever.
kink,
Well,
but-
he sexually was aroused by it, right? That's in a way a kink, you know, or
Yeah, I guess.
or fucking bondage or whatever, right?
Like, I know what you
Some
mean.
people are arguing like, oh, this is just my thing.
Oh, and now you're kink shaming me.
Yeah, now you're kink shaming me because I was born into kids, and it's like, oh, maybe we're going a little bit too far with this, don't you think? But I mean, I could see how it's like a mental, like you could be like ill, like mentally ill, but like, and like maybe looked at as like maybe you need help,
Yeah.
but not necessarily like just executed. Like that's one way of looking at it, but like the whole thing where it's like it's just like being a furry. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either. It's not even
Yeah.
kind of close.
That's not even kind of close, but they'll argue that, and some people are starting to listen to that.
God, we're beginning to.
Well, the problem is we're going off of like, it's kind of like religious belief and crap like that, and that's where we're getting mixed up with personal identities and religious belief. They're like, well, you have the right to express your religion, but I don't have the right to express myself. So what's the difference? And it's
but the
like-
difference is the person you're trying to express on is they're not even fully
person-
developed enough to
well,
know.
no, there's
You
you guys.
said the person you're trying to express on.
So with that, and this is, I was watching
roast
somebody
in the
explain this too, and this is why they probably don't explain pedophilia, because it just makes you sound like a pedophile. There's actually 3 different states of pedophilia.
Okay.
They have 3 different names for it. I can't remember what they are. If you want to look them up real fast.
I draw the line.
So one is where you are attracted to children under the ages of 10 and younger, and then there's the pedophile that's attracted to it's like 13 to 16, or no, it's 5 and under, and then it's 6 to 12, I believe, and then the
way,
next
it's
one's
just different
13
age-
to 17.
Age group.
Age ranges.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
just age ranges, but they all
They're
have different
all-
names.
They're all awful.
They are. I agree. I don't think it's
varying
right
degrees,
to be
though.
diddling children is weird. I don't understand it.
I was trying to catch you guys' attention there.
Expressing on children.
Expressing. That was
Oh
a
my
great way to
God.
put that.
That's what I mean.
When you
It's awful, but
when
it's
you
great.
express your express yourself.
All right, so I actually looked it up.
Wow.
California does not legalize pedophilia.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
no,
There's no
they-
way. Like, there's
what they-
no way.
Don't get fast and loose with the terminology. That's a little. California's like, dude,
Yeah, no,
we're
California's
crazy, but we're not.
We're
California's
not
are
that
fucked
accepting.
Kids, dude.
No, what they're trying to do
fucking
is they're trying to
cares?
pass it through the LGBTQ community, which, if we're going to be technical, they actually could.
Oh
It's
fuck.
only because the LGBTQ
So I did
is
hear about that. So the LGBTQ is accepted. Like, it's the plus.
It's called LGBTQ plus. That's the only
No,
reason
I
they're
was
trying to
saying-
difference themselves. But the reality is, it's still the same.
It's
damn
a
thing.
I
paid
was adding
subscription
I was
now.
adding the P on
no,
the
that's
end.
what
like
that's why they
said,
got.
yeah.
That's why they got the plus now, because they're like, it's too many letters.
Oh,
Because
now
doesn't
they're-
it doesn't
Plus
stands
includes
for-
all the
yeah, 'cause
extras.
like LG is lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and what's Q?
queer.
Queer, and T is trans. So there's your letters, and then the plus is like, okay, now we can't have the whole fucking alphabet. Pansexual, this, that. You can't have them all.
We're all accepting that the ones after the plus are less important, right?
That's what I would assume. Honestly, because I think queer sums up all of it.
Pretty much.
It's either
Because by
questioning-
definition, queer is
To be sexually attracted to the same group.
no queer.
Look it up.
That'll
You'll
look
look
up.
that one up. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm not looking up pedophilia on my.
No, you should. I didn't say look up pedophilia. I said look up the definitions of pedophilia.
Maybe we should look into one of those VPN things, you know?
So the reason why
Wow,
I'm not
surprised
gonna
you know what
have
those are.
I'm not gonna have
Wow,
on my
thanks.
search. I'm not gonna have on my search history gay, horse dick, pedophilia. Like I'm trying to find out what's legal.
All right. It's
so
like,
I've
is it
Googled
okay
all
to be
that
a
stuff
gay
while you went
furry
in
that
the room.
likes children?
So the Q either
answer is
stands
no.
for
Queer.
queer or questioning.
Is it? I think it
Oh,
might just stand for questioning. Actually,
Well, it
So the
says
Q
it
should
says,
have a
it says
square.
questioning or queer.
So the
Okay.
original definition for queer was strange or odd, which
Okay.
I think Q can encompass all of it. And I'm not saying that you guys are strange or odd because you're attracted to what you're attracted to. I'm saying it's not
it's just not the norm.
the norm, but I guess nowadays it is the norm. Like it's just as normal as if you and I, are
as an
straight.
acceptance wise, yes, it's normal.
Yeah, but I would say-
in the actual sexual community, straight people are still the majority.
Okay, so I would say that queer kind of encompasses it all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so everything after the plus, that's they're trying to get in bestiality into that.
Right.
They're trying
Yeah.
to get in pedophilia. They're trying to, and then the thing is there's people that are pushing back against it, which good for you, push back against bestiality
And pedophilia.
and pedophilia because
we have to have a line.
they're wrong, both of them.
Well,
I mean,
and I
it's
just
an
think we
animal-
have to have a
An
line.
animal can't choose that it wants to have sex with you.
I mean, if it doesn't run away, right? That's kind of.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, well.
And I technically, and this is going to be fucked up because he's playing devil's advocate. I had to do it too.
That's Blake's thing.
Yeah.
All animals go into heat.
Yeah, that's true. So if you just catch them at the right moment, you know?
Oh, okay.
Mm.
So it's like if I'm at the bar and the girl has too much to drink, right moment.
I've had some dogs make
No, I think that's vastly different. One is in the prime, and the other one is intoxicated.
I've I've had some
All I'm
dogs
saying
make it
is-
very clear that they want it. You know?
Jesus Christ. All right, so we're all going to hell and potentially jail.
Oh my god. Oh my
Gavin, you
God.
had an interesting topic. Let's get away from this.
Yeah, let's definitely fucking get away from here. You're all sick.
I feel like Gavin brought it up though.
I did.
Gavin is yes, you
Did I?
You brought
You
it up.
said California is good with fucking kids. That was your exact words.
I don't believe that was my exact words. I'm pretty sure I said they passed a law on it. But then I checked it to correct myself because there's nothing worse
I know,
than
I
sending out
heard- I
false
heard.
information.
Yeah.
I heard California's good with fucking
Fake
kids.
news.
Well, you guys suck.
Well, Gavin, you were trying to talk about something before we started the podcast, and I was like, hold up.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
We did all bring a topic. So is this a secondary topic that he's gonna?
He said that was shooting from the hip.
That was shooting from the hip. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
that was
that
shooting
might-
from the hip because we all brought our own things that we wanted to address. But yeah, go ahead and do that one. You can't.
I'm going to remember which
God
one.
damn it.
We were literally just talking about
I know,
it.
but we were talking about two different ones.
No, you were talking.
Yeah, that's how I talked about the opera and then Cartoon Network.
It was Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
You want
was
that
it.
one?
It was Cartoon
Yeah.
Network.
Okay, so
No one gives a fuck about the opera.
I do. I also like the ballet.
See, nobody
So-
gives a fuck about the opera.
Dude.
You guys
Anyway,
are
so
fucking
Cartoon Network.
small-minded.
We all grew up with Cartoon Network. I'm
Yes.
sure a majority of our listeners
grew up watching Cartoon Network. And
I was
well,
a
and
Nickelodeon guy.
Well, I mean,
They're the same thing.
those age of cartoons.
I don't know because
Yeah.
you
Actually,
had like
did you-
Courage the Cowardly Dog and shit like that.
Yeah.
That
Cartoon
was-
Network.
I know, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Is like you had that, and like Nickelodeon was on a whole different other spectrum.
Yeah, it was, but it was
versus-
still good.
It was still good, yeah.
But if we're going to talk about that, can I tell you about the one time that Nickelodeon screwed up and Cartoon Network basically dropped an ad on their commercials?
Oh shit!
And where they literally ran up, and the commercials all about like them just like sneaking into Netflix. Nickelodeon was like, hey, if you didn't know, we're a better channel and all this stuff. It had all the characters like Ed, Edd and Eddy and all them in there. And they're like, you should go over to Cartoon Network and stuff like that. It only aired once.
I remember that.
That's
Yeah.
fucking. I think I remember that too. That was
Yeah. So anyway, Cartoon Network is no longer going to be a thing technically. So what's going to happen is because Warner Brothers just bought them out, from what I'm understanding. And so,
Okay.
so Warner Brothers has, I can't remember what it's called. It's Boomerang. That's Warner Brothers. So we grew up with both of those. And I think that's like a great collection. So the Animaniacs and like Ed, Edd and Eddy are now going to be on the same channel. Your mic is muted again. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but fucking fix it.
I
keeps hitting
literally
it with
did
his-
not mute it.
hit it with his tits.
Yeah. You're
My tits are
probably
down
muted.
here.
But anyway, so yeah, I think that's super cool. But when it was brought up to me, what I heard is that Cartoon Network is just done, and that they're no longer going to be an entity
Wow.
and stuff like that. And I was like, what the fuck? And then
Damn.
yeah, but no, they're just gonna join up with Warner Brothers, and I'm really excited for that. I don't know about you guys.
Should be
but-
cool. I mean, I haven't watched Cartoon Network in probably 15 years, but why not? I mean, if you add to something, you know, it's like probably just
Yeah,
not
well,
much
and-
longer.
All of my favorite shows are on Boomerang now.
Are they?
All the shows we watched as kids.
From
Bugs
now I'm-
Bunny, Animaniacs,
Well, I'm saying-
fucking Roadrunner.
I'm saying
Scooby Doo.
Ed, and Eddy's on Boomerang now.
Yeah.
Dude, were you
I
guys?
loved Ed and Eddy.
I was really big on
My
like,
mom hated it.
like Cat Dog. Remember Cat Dog?
Cat
that's
Dog was
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. So
Cat
there,
Dog
there's
was
your
Nickelodeon. Angry
Ren and
Beavers,
Stimpy. I liked Ren and
Angry
Stimpy.
Beavers, Nickelodeon.
Angry Beavers was good.
Rocket Power.
Nickelodeon again.
Oh yeah, Rocket
that's-
Power was
that's-
the shit.
Oh, dude, I
Is that
fucking
the
I can get
surfing
down to
one?
Rocket. So they did everything.
They did
Surfing,
everything.
skateboarding.
Okay.
Everything. Yeah.
And I was sitting
Yeah.
there as a kid, and I was like, "That's me, dude."
Your cat
Except
dog.
Yeah, it was Cat Dog. Hey Arnold.
Hey
Dude,
Arnold.
I fucking love Hey
Nickelodeon.
Arnold. Dude,
Real
you were a
monsters.
you were a Nickelodeon. Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Oh yeah, I was a big
Rugrats.
Nickelodeon guy.
So did you know actually
Rugrats,
Ren and Stimpy,
OG.
the guy who created them,
Dude,
said
Ren-
if he ever gets to do them again, he's going to make them gay like they were originally supposed to be.
Okay,
Well,
well,
no,
fine.
okay,
Because
okay.
they were. I'm sorry, they
yeah.
weren't gay, but they very, very obviously pushed the envelope. Ren and Stimpy, like
Yeah.
that
They
pushed
were
the envelope.
gay?
That was
I mean,
almost.
they were
that was
definitely gay.
almost not suitable for kids.
Oh,
It
I
was
mean the part where he has
close,
a
dude.
log on his ass
Yep,
and
and
he's
he's
just
sawing
riding with
it
his
with
saw.
his crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their ass cheeks alone were absurd.
Well, it was like, what was it? A chicken cow or whatever it was.
Cow,
Cow chicken thing. And
Yeah.
the dad was half a human.
Oh,
and
that was Cartoon Network.
cow and chicken. It was the.
Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how.
Will you Google Ren and Stimpy ass just so you can see how aggressive it is?
Oh,
It
it's
was-
just like a baboon's ass. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was red and like kind of raw looking, and they showed like the hairs and the pimples and shit. You know, it was pretty aggressive.
Like you tell me,
It was pretty, he says.
I said it pretty aggressive.
you tell me this didn't
Look
push
at
the
those
envelope.
nipples. Look at his nipples.
Champ. All
Okay.
right, let's get this job
like
done.
straight up on his crotch.
Oh, he spits on
Oh,
himself.
he rubbed his nipples.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen this for a hot fucking minute.
God, dude. This
Yeah.
is crazy. You gotta be kidding me.
And that was a kid's show.
This is a kid show.
Holy shit, dude. We
Yeah,
were
not anymore.
Dude, we were hardcore in the 90s.
We didn't fuck around.
Look at fucking pants and
Oh
shit.
my god. So he's humping.
the saw.
There's 4 fucking parts. Good lord.
Ren is humping Stimpy with a saw. But he's grinding it on his. Oh my god, dude! Send that to me.
Yeah, there's a pic for the gram.
Here
That
you
is
go.
so crazy. But the ass was the part that
Here you go, Blake.
Yeah.
I think this is just for you.
Look at
Fucking ads.
It's an ad.
Yeah, I was like, we can't even see whatever you're talking about. We're just getting voice here.
I like how
I'm starting to feel like
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. See, this was really good.
Rocket Power was awesome.
Dude, I can sing this word for word.
let's hear it.
Riders on a mission, action, kids and... Yeah, play position.
Rocket
I fucked
Power.
that part up. Yeah.
I love that you didn't sing along perfectly. You
Well,
just
he said,
you were
"Let's
like
do
they
it."
said the word and he
I
followed up
wasn't
with it
gonna
really
do
quick.
it. I wasn't gonna do it, and then he was like, "We'll do it," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Now I'm on the spot. But,
Dude,
yeah, that was
so
a great
Rocket
show.
Power. That's what got me into snowboarding.
Oh, really?
Was Rocket Power. I wouldn't have probably snowboarded.
That one got me into
Until I watched that.
skateboarding.
It got me to
scooters,
try and
and
skateboard.
BMX. Yeah, skateboarding, scooter, and BMX
dude,
was
speaking
all
of, like that kind of sport kind of thing, like those adventure going out doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know that game we were playing at your house with you and Derek?
which game was it?
MX versus ATV.
Oh yeah.
Do you know they have one for the PlayStation 4?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I downloaded it.
Oh yeah, I got it now too.
Yeah,
I just saw it.
There's
on there.
actually
It was for-
several.
It was actually for free, so I was like,
there's several versions on there
Getting that.
actually. Is it MX? Is it the MX versus ATV Unleashed, or do you have like MX Untamed?
I think it's Untamed.
Yeah, that I've got. There's a couple of them. There's a few. They came
But
out like
I kind of
2012,
enjoyed.
15, 17.
I
Like
kind of enjoyed it,
it's good.
even though I wasn't there for long. But
Yeah, it's fun.
So-
We've been playing it. We actually hooked up my old PlayStation version, the PlayStation 2 one.
that's what I said. That's what we were playing it
Oh,
on.
yeah, we were playing that and
on
then,
the old boob tube.
Yeah. By the way, I found cheaper cables than the one,
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh,
the conversion
Yeah.
cable. I found one for like $20 or 12 or something. But I'm gonna get that so I can play it on the good TV. But dude, we've been playing that. Me and him have gone in and played it like several times since then. Like,
dude, it's fun.
dude, I got right back to it. I'm still kicking ass.
Is that the one that has a head trap on it?
Say that
Sorry,
again.
Headstrong by
Head
Trap.
trapped. Head
Head
trapped.
trapped.
Headstrong by Trapped.
No, it doesn't have that one, but it's got a pretty banging soundtrack, dude.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever played an ATV game that didn't have a fucking badass soundtrack.
They're
to
all
it.
good.
Yeah.
So the
A
one
lot of
the
from,
music-
the
pretty good
one
one.
from that we were playing the other day, it's the music we listened to at that time. So you got Trapped on there. You've got
Papa Roach.
Papa Roach.
Mhm.
Like it was,
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Soundgarden's probably on there.
Soundgarden. Yeah, I think he's right. And
Spoon Man.
yeah, that was on the first ATV offer
ET4.
period.
Yeah, 1994. I remember
It's
that
got
one.
It's got that music you would get on the old Tony Hawk
The
games.
song was 1994. Is that what you're saying?
No, the game came out in 1994.
No,
It did not come out in 99.
It came out in like.
The PS1 was released in 99.
Was
Oh,
it?
I thought it. Anyway,
Gavin's
that
trying to
game
sound
came
smart.
out in like
May- no, or
2001,
maybe it was
2002.
96 that it was released.
It
And
was
I think
fun.
the PS2 was 99.
Wait, that was on PS2, right?
That was on PS2.
It was on
yeah.
PS2.
I was the game I've played most in my entire life, and there's no way. Well, MX vs ATV was first, and I'm never passing that hours.
I really like
wise.
those old snowboarding games.
Those were
The
fun.
PS1 was released 93.
93?
Yeah, but the PS2. I thought the PS2 was 2000, 2001.
Did you know the PlayStation? I think it still is.
2000 was the PS2.
Okay,
The PlayStation 2 is still the number one most selling console in the entire world,
all
Oh, yeah.
time, right? It's all time the number
and
one.
no one's gonna touch it.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's and it was like I saw this like
Why did I say
ranking thing
94?
that was like for the time
It sounded.
the PS2 was the greatest console ever built.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, right? Like, I mean,
Well,
like
so
now they have all the
I
technology
actually
in the
learned-
world, right?
So
But
I actually learned something. Did you know there was a good chance that PlayStation wasn't going to be a thing?
really? That would
Yeah,
suck.
so-
I think there was a chance with that with like most big things, right?
So
Like,
originally it was a Sony and Nintendo teamed up to make what is now the PlayStation original PS1. They teamed up to make that. They were
Wait,
all
the-
Nintendo and Sony
really?
teamed up to make the original PlayStation.
Well,
And then halfway through, Nintendo's like,
They pulled out?
They pulled out. They're like, yeah, no, gaming disc, that's not going to be a thing. No one's going to enjoy
Oh
that.
shit!
And so they went and made the N64. And then
That
the
one was still
PlayStation
awesome.
1, and it was still awesome. But then the PS1 came out, and everyone's like,
Dude.
fucking N64.
Well, and you know what
Right.
lost me on the N64.
Oh, hold up.
Hold up.
well, I mean, I can't hear you. Or can I?
We
Talking
just
to your
lost everything.
Bitch.
I can hear everybody still.
Yeah,
can
that's
still
why I was
hear
like,
everybody.
I don't think it stopped. Maybe you should turn off your screensaver
Oh, that's good.
Oh, we're still rolling.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm going to restart it just in case.
and turn off your screensaver.
Do you have it where your computer falls asleep after a certain amount of time?
Nope.
Dude, Gavin, you lean back.
Alcoholic?
No. It's good though. You want to try it? You lean back and I saw you in that mirror in the screen right there. And I thought somebody was creeping. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Someone's coming at me.
I thought it was a ghost.
So it's
a ghost. Jesus.
we can continue to talk, and then
So-
I'm just going to put a black screen until the video can come back up because it's still recording on Audacity. So
Oh,
we're
okay,
good. We're good
okay.
there.
So, what? Yeah, the N64 was like still badass and like super fun. The one thing I was out on, I think we were talking about this. Zach, were we talking about this? Like, the controller was, I hated it.
For the N64,
Yeah, that thing
It
was
wasn't
dog shit.
perfect.
awful. It was awful.
It was
Controller.
awful, dude.
They
you
broke
didn't even
really
need the
easy,
left
too.
side. You didn't even need the left side.
Oh.
Nobody used the left side. You just held your hands like this.
No,
Yep.
you did
On the
use the
long
left side.
Just
You-
this. Just this.
No,
so you have
I-
you can have your
Who used the
whatever
directional
it's called.
buttons? Fucking nobody.
I did. I used them
I
a lot.
did for like GoldenEye and stuff.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you use joystick all day.
The only
No,
the
yeah,
one-
you
the-
use the joystick, but you use the analog stick by the
Yep.
that's what it's called. Is that right?
yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
analog
it's the
stick,
same
but-
fucking thing. Joystick, analog stick. It's
Yeah.
the same goddamn thing.
But
Show
then
you
you also
my
used the
joystick.
D-pad because it was good.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was bad.
The
Wait
arrows.
for it to finish uploading.
Anyway, yeah, PS2 greatest of all time though, for sure.
No,
Goat
hands
console.
down.
Goat console for sure.
And it's like I said, it has the
We were rolling. That fucked us up.
yeah, I did. But it had the PS2 had, and no one's gonna touch that. No one's gonna
No.
touch it. It's number one sales.
It's never gonna
Well,
have
what
the,
was the sales?
Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Y'all talking shit? Let's hear it. I don't really give a fuck.
Well, it's just like nothing's gonna have that kind of hype ever again. You know,
Well, I
it was
mean-
it was a different time. Like that kind of stuff meant a lot to us when it was released. Like the PS2 being released was a big deal to everybody now. But look at the tech we just have in this room right now. Like nothing's gonna blow our minds ever again.
I mean,
bullshit,
our
dude.
phones
If they
can
said,
play
if
PlayStation
they
video
said
games.
tomorrow, if they dropped tomorrow, they're like, we have a full dive for VR. I bet
Okay,
you right
here we
now,
go.
everyone in their fucking ancestors would be about it.
No,
Number
I
one.
would be.
no.
Number one, PlayStation 2.
Yep, there we go. 155
And it says
million units.
more than 155 because
Yeah.
you see the little.
Actually, the Nintendo DS underneath that. I don't know that
No.
I really believe that number.
The
I
Game
do.
Boy, the Game Boy, and the Game Boy Color, I believe.
Except you know what the difference? You know why that's not as cool? The DS and the Game Boys, right? Because those units, it's almost as many units, but those were way cheaper than a PlayStation.
yeah.
Well, that was 4 years
because
later.
It was 4 years later. I'm pretty sure the price was very different.
So
but-
let's look at where PlayStation 5 meets up.
21.7.
21 million.
21.7. That seems small, dude.
Yeah.
Go up to the PS.
Steam Deck.
I
What the fuck
I
is a
want
Steam
a
Deck?
Steam Deck.
I want a Steam Deck too.
I have no clue what that is.
Essentially, it's a
It's a handheld gaming computer.
handheld computer that you can play anything on. It's
Okay.
fucking
Wait,
dope.
I
You got your
thought
Steam
they-
games on it.
I thought they only made a certain amount of those.
No,
You go up to
no, they
PS4.
actually just released the Steam Deck 2 now.
Oh,
Go
did
down
they?
to
Mhm.
PS4 and
They did not advertise that.
PS4
Worth the
should
fuck.
be right up here. PS4
They
is
don't need
the
to
number
because of
3.
Steam.
yeah, okay.
PS4 is number
3,
three.
and then like Xbox 360, which was its direct competitor, pretty much, right? No, that was the competitor with
The original
PlayStation 3.
Xbox.
PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
So
is-
Xbox One is the competitor to the PlayStation 4.
So the PlayStation 3 is it's just above. Okay, so it just beat out the Xbox though.
Just
Just
PlayStation
barely, yeah.
3 was better.
Yeah, but the 4 beat the shit out of the Xbox One.
Like I originally had a 360.
Wait, you
and
said
then
the Xbox beat out what?
No, I was saying the PlayStation 4, which was competitive with the Xbox One.
Beat it
That
out
one
by
beat the
fucking-
shit out of it.
508 or 58 million to
100.
117 million.
Yeah, that's
The only reason
crazy.
that happened though is because of all the games they were dropping.
And
I
even look at
personally-
the-
Well, and
Look
the
at the-
whole fuck up that Xbox had on day, like when they first dropped it with the disc drive, it was eating discs
oh yeah.
from day
So-
one.
This is the so the ones in green are ones that are being currently sold right now. So obviously you got your PlayStation 4,
So
Nintendo Switch
and counting. Yeah.
and counting. Yep, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series.
Oh,
and you know
it's hard to
no
say
longer the Xbox One.
I remember that right when the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 360 came out, that's when like Xbox announced that it was like raising its prices on its premium.
Oh, that's
on
on
the
Xbox
Gold?
Live.
Yeah, and that killed them because they announced it like right at the wrong time.
And see,
so
that's
everybody was like,
that's
"Fuck
why
you
I'm
guys."
so surprised PlayStation 4 did so good, because that's when they announced they are getting rid
of PlayStation Plus for free.
So originally you can still get PlayStation Plus on on the PS3. Got you 2 free games a month, access to a few different things here and there, but online playing was completely free.
Yeah.
To play online. Then PlayStation 4 came out, and they're like, okay, now to play online, you have to have PlayStation Plus.
But like the thing with that is
And then
like,
you have to pay for it.
as much of
to pay to play online, just like Xbox already had with Xbox Live.
Yeah.
but like I'm like the least gamer here, right? And I've had PlayStation Plus for like 4 years.
Do you still have it?
Yeah,
Did you get-
it's just reoccurring. Like it just
So I would look at that, because PlayStation Plus had just a massive upgrade, and so now there's tiers of PlayStation Plus. You're probably on the basic, which gets you online play,
mine was
your
gold
2
or
free
whatever that is. I don't
2
know.
free games a month,
Okay,
and now you got like basic,
yeah. As long as I'm
intermediate, and premium. So the premium edition, you get access to the entire PlayStation library. Like and you can play on PC now too. So
Oh,
I can
wow.
I can play my PlayStation games on my PC. I can get on and play
It's
Assassin's Creed.
about damn
See,
time.
and
It's
none of
just
that,
like Xbox Game Pass, just like it.
like
I
none
feel
of
you
that
there.
matters to me. That's all cool and everything, but like I just need like online play and like
But
you
free
know.
games, like any free game you want.
Yeah,
That
that's
they
pretty
have,
cool.
like you get access to every single Assassin's Creed game that's been made.
See, and like that's rad, but like I wouldn't even. play
He's
it.
like, I don't even
Well, but
like
there's, like,
Assassin's Creed.
That MX and ATV game, I got it for free because of that.
Yeah, but I got it for $17.
Madden's on there.
Yeah, oh, that would save me a lot.
Not the newest Madden. Not the newest Madden.
See, yeah,
but
no, I'm probably not. I only upgrade Maddens like once every 3 years. I'm not one of those like every year guys.
I like to. Well,
That's
nowadays,
my stepfather. Every single
nowadays,
year buys it.
well, and nowadays,
He's the
if you have your roster synced to online,
Mhm.
you get the new players.
It updates it
anyways.
anyway. Yeah.
Like I have Russell Wilson as my quarterback on Madden.
Oh, maybe you should go back to Drew Lock.
Hey, when I play Russell Wilson's
Shit.
fucking
Really
amazing.
good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except the stats update. The Madden player stats. They've got a guy on the field at every game.
I know that's so wild. So you
Yeah.
get like live updates to your players' overalls.
There's a guy walking around in a jacket that says Madden ratings adjuster at every fucking NFL game. And
Dude,
he
that's
sits there and-
wild.
Yeah.
I like that
done.
though. I like the dedication because
That is
honestly,
dedication, yeah.
I don't like games that are like, here's this idea and we're not going to do anything with it anymore. And I'm like, well, it was a great idea. I don't know why you didn't continue.
Yeah,
You
they're
need to
dedicated to it.
Yeah.
They're dedicated to it.
YouTube video's gonna
Oh,
suck
it's
this
still-
time.
So
No, that's fine.
Well, that's
That's
shitty
fine.
for TikTok.
Well, we've said a lot of things that are not very TikTok friendly. Like the video game
That's
thing is
fine.
like the first thing that we can even post about.
Trevor, you
so,
can actually record videos right now for TikTok too.
dude, you guys want to jump into some of these topics? I found a pretty fun one.
So
Dude,
let's
yes,
switch
let's go
over to
with-
Blake here
Okay.
because Gavin had his from the hip one.
Yeah, you got the from the hip one. So, okay, you guys may or may not have heard of this, but this is kind of like a big Idaho Yellowstone thing. A lot of people don't know about that, and sometimes I like blow their minds with it. Have you guys ever heard of the Zone of Death in Yellowstone?
The Zone of Death.
The Zone of Death.
No.
Yellowstone, Idaho. It's on the Idaho side.
Oh, are you talking like if Yellowstone were to go, these people are dying instantly?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. Like the name is a tad misleading, but it's Yellowstone. You know, of course, crosses both Idaho, Wyoming, and parts of Montana.
Yeah.
But in exclusively the Idaho part of Yellowstone, it's called the Zone of Death. The Zone of Death is a 50 square mile area in the Idaho section of Yellowstone National Park, in which, as a result, a reported loophole in the Constitution of the United States, a person could theoretically avoid conviction for any major crime up to and including murder.
Oh, so lawless.
Lawless. It's so so I'll read
How
about
is it
the-
lawless?
So The United States District Court for the District of Wyoming is currently the only United States District Court to have jurisdiction over parts of multiple states. This is because of its jurisdiction includes all of Yellowstone National Park, which extends slightly beyond Wyoming's boundaries into Idaho and Montana. In addition, the federal government has exclusive jurisdiction over the park, so crimes committed in the park cannot be prosecuted under any of the state's laws.
So
It's
just
national
federal-
park,
so
so it's
just
not state.
federally. It's
just
just
federal,
federal.
right? Trials in the district court are normally held at the federal courthouse in Cheyenne, Wyoming. However, the Sixth Amendment to the United States Constitution decrees that juries in federal criminal cases must be made up of citizens who are from both the district and the state, right? So basically, that means that area is a federal ground,
Right.
but anybody who is in there is not a member of the state and is not a member of the state and the district. Nobody's a member
So
of the state
no one
and
could
the
be a-
district in this 50
So
square mile.
technically, you couldn't federally go take someone to federal court
There's
because
no
there could be
jury.
no jury.
You couldn't make any jury from anybody here, right?
Huh.
So, like, if you were to kidnap somebody and take them there, they're going to get you on kidnapping. Therefore, they got you, right?
Yeah.
But if you were just to happen to be on
Into
a hike
somebody.
in there, and then you just fucking theoretically, there's not a court in the land that can touch you.
Theoretically, I mean, there's-
Theoretically,
No, here's
I-
the thing. Like right now, they've reached out to the Supreme Court. Like, we've got to fix this because it's only a matter of time.
before somebody starts abusing the shit
And the
out
thing
of it.
is like it says theoretically, but there is no, like, if you just walked up on
the
somebody,
law
like,
can only be
So inclusive, yeah.
like
Yeah,
if somebody just decided to be a hiker there, just to hike like a psychopath, they just hike around, they just wait to see campers or something, and they just melee them, right?
oh fuck
There's really nothing you can do about it.
nothing.
First of all, you're not going to catch them anyway, because by the time you find that, they're going to be long gone. All you're going to have is footprints. And
if
then,
that,
and then beyond that, if you catch them, if they're from Idaho, you can't pull a jury from it. If they're from Wyoming, can't pull a jury from it.
Huh.
So we have a section in our state where we
the
can
law
murder people.
the law would literally protect them.
The law would protect them because it's poorly worded, overlapping. Like it's pretty wild. So
Huh.
anyways,
well, I mean, in the state of Idaho, you can still challenge somebody to a duel and kill them in that duel.
In Idaho, no, it's illegal to challenge someone to a duel.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Look it up.
Look
Zach,
it up.
I-
It is
I-
totally
Zach.
against the law.
It's
I
not.
challenge you to a duel.
A
Oops.
duel of pistols. You can challenge somebody to a duel of
No,
pistols.
it's
I
actually
challenge-
illegal.
I challenge you to a duel with pistols.
And in most states, dueling was made illegal. Law, like when dueling was a thing, they outlawed dueling.
You can duel pianos in Idaho. Okay.
Dueling pianos.
So yeah.
So-
Anyway, they're
The law would protect these guys from everything.
to go there and commit a crime would be what is technically the perfect crime. Anyways, that's something I discovered, and
That's,
I guess
that's wild.
isn't that crazy? And it's what's
that's not
nuts
what I
is
was
how many
thinking when you
people
said- when you
zone
said-
of death, right? Like you
Yeah.
think like, oh, there's just been 70 people found dead there over however many years, and we have no idea.
But it's
why.
none.
It's yeah. So the crazy part is that nothing has happened yet. So anyway, just putting it out there.
Trevor,
If
want
you-
to go on a hike?
Yeah, you want to go on a hike?
No, I'm good.
See, that's premeditated.
See,
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
It's premeditated murder. They'd be able to get you here in the state of Bonneville County.
No,
No, I'm just
all he
asking-
asks
I'm
is
just
if you
State
wanna
of
go on a
Bonneville
hike.
County.
Yeah,
The state of Bonneville County.
the state of Bonneville County.
He just says things, doesn't he?
No, see,
We're all
I'm just,
at fault
I'm just
for that.
asking if Trevor wants to go on a hike.
Yeah, you didn't say where.
Yeah.
Have fun,
After
guys.
this topic, and it happens to be in that area, I'm gonna have to say bullshit.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Zach parks his car
That's a good
outside
one.
of it, leaves his phone in the fucking console.
My phone's in my car, so I mean,
Yeah.
I do that regularly, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess there's like not much to
So-
like to really discuss about it. It's just it is what it is. That is there, and it is the only place in the country that exists. That's the really nuts part, is that hasn't actually happened anywhere else.
Right.
Because I think most other national parks pretty much stay within state lines.
Oh yeah. I think the only one that really does cross is Yellowstone between here and Wyoming and a little bit of Montana,
And
right?
Montana too. Yeah, so it's 3 states, but it is only the Idaho side it's the state line over, and it's like here, I'll show you the map of it.
That's so wild.
Yeah. So here's the
Okay, so
here's
dueling.
the geographic region of it. So anywhere within those lines.
And it's not a huge area then.
50 square miles, almost exactly.
50 square miles.
square
So,
miles, yeah.
I mean, that's actually fairly large.
That's pretty big, yeah.
So here's the thing on that law.
I only need a
It
mile.
is totally a law still. They haven't removed it, just like spitting in front of women. But
Yeah, it's against the law to duel.
no, it isn't. You can totally do it. The only downside is they've made so many laws since then that would negate it. So basically, it's still assault with a weapon.
Okay.
So basically, it's like, yeah, you can do it, but you'll still go to jail. Up to the point where you fire at each other, that's when it's illegal.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was most states have it is illegal to challenge someone to a duel. To even challenge them, be like, hey, I challenge you to a duel.
Or a fist
Not-
fight or anything. That's
Well,
actually,
I'm saying old timey.
oh yeah,
Old timey,
yeah.
like duel. You hit on my wife. I challenge you
Slap
to a
him with
duel.
the glove.
Yeah.
Right.
Trevor,
But yeah, no, you're legally
what
allowed
you
to
got
challenge
for-
anyone to a duel
That's
you got for us
still,
today?
Battery.
with a weapon.
No.
If you
No,
hit somebody
no,
with a
if-
glove, it's considered assault with a weapon.
Really?
Yeah. Because
yeah.
because you're still using an item to hit somebody, and that can be considered an object
What
or a
about-
weapon.
Trevor,
hitting
can you bring
someone
your
with my
mic up,
dick.
touch up more to your face?
So that's hitting somebody with an appendage,
You want this right in my mouth?
and
that sounds
it's
way better.
actually still illegal. It's actually considered sexual harassment too, and sexual assault.
because I mean, I can just whip it out and be like,
That's sexual
No,
harassment.
it's gotta
okay.
be.
you won't see my backer.
You want to see my burger?
You won't see it. You won't see it.
Yeah.
You want to see my burger?
There it is. Here it is.
They heard it too.
How
know if they
terrifying
did.
would it be
I
to
don't know
hear
if they
that
did.
in the middle of the night?
It'd be,
So that space, where is it? Can you actually show me a
Yeah, I'll
picture
show
of
you
it?
the map.
oh, the zone of
But
death.
it's like basically the
I honestly cannot remember
Wyoming-
my topic. But I could talk about a movie I just went and saw.
Good enough.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
movie did you
let's-
see?
And
let's
if
tell them it's good enough.
Was it
That's
a 2 guys, 1 cup?
No.
2 guys, 1 bass.
Come here, little kid. Aha!
okay, yeah,
They can't hear this.
Yeah, they
No.
can.
Yeah, they can.
No,
There's
they
a giant
can't.
vent right there.
Oh. What we're referring to is there are people talking downstairs.
Oh,
And,
And
Do you
Trevor
realize
gets
that
ADD so
church-
bad.
oh, I do.
Trevor, what movie did you go see?
I went and saw Smile.
Oh, dude, is it good?
I've heard
It
mixed
was
reviews.
actually really good.
yeah.
Did you go with Casey?
Yeah.
Dude, did you see the way
Where was my invite?
sidebar?
Seriously.
So we were going to play Phasmophobia, and then Christy came to my house and was like, "Hey, we're going to go watch Smile." And she's like, "You want to see if Casey wants to go?" I was like, "All right, cool." And so I invited Casey. We watched it in
okay.
Rexburg.
Wow. Oh,
Your
I was
sidebar.
just like Phasmophobia. That sounds like some weird shit that he's into.
It's a scary game.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dude, it's actually a
all
really fun
into
game.
it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure it's cool, but
We
Yeah,
should do
fucking-
that. We should get Blake to
we should-
come. Oh my god.
We should make him play in VR.
Yes.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
dude,
That would be
I'd try it.
way fun.
That would be. It would. You guys could record me playing it. And
Oh,
then we
go on
chances
Twitch,
are-
on
yeah.
Twitch.
chances
Like,
are I'll run into
100%.
a wall or something, right? Like, I mean,
Well, no.
We'll use
We'll,
Gavin's VR headset.
yeah, fuck you.
Or mine.
Actually, I have the nicest headset
Zach.
here, probably.
Zach,
No,
can you, look
guys
up
have the same headset.
Can you
No,
look
no,
up the
I've
video of the
upgraded
guy-
mine.
the
Like,
dad
not the
playing VR
actual-
football?
Football? Oh,
Yeah.
that
With
is so
straps.
fucking funny. You sent that to me on TikTok,
Anyways.
right?
So I went and
I
saw.
think you sent it to me on TikTok.
Went and saw Smile. It was really, really good. Some parts of it you're like, oh, I don't know, but just the whole situation. So essentially, she is a therapist at an ER, and she has this person come into her office and was like, I keep seeing people just smile at me. She's like, I saw my dead uncle.
Is this a spoiler-free review?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
spoiler free.
It's in the trailer.
Okay.
But so she's describing it, and all of a sudden she just starts screaming. And again, this is in the trailer, but she just starts screaming and like offs herself in front of her.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Shit.
it's intense. Like the whole fucking movie and like the backstory, it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Like, I am an avid watcher of horror movies, and they did a really good job with the storyline and everything like that. That just made you
Want to
stick
watch
on.
it?
Yeah. It was. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. The jump scares got me pretty good.
The really cool thing that they did leading up to that movie, did you guys see the way that they were kind of like advertising it without advertising it like on television?
Dude, on TikTok.
They were sending like people to like baseball games and shit, and they were just sitting
Just smiling.
behind home plate, just
Oh yeah, I remember that
for
because
like
Oh,
the whole game.
so
and they
the-
did this in like dozens of places.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
because-
that.
Yeah,
So the first ad I saw for it was on TikTok, and it scared the shit out of me. So I'm sitting there, I'm watching. I didn't realize it said they did really good about hiding the whole sponsored at the bottom of it.
Right.
It made it look like it was an actual TikTok page. So I'm just sitting there watching, like, oh, that's cool. And they like, here, take a picture, and they snap the picture, and it's like, oh, that's a nice smile. And they look up, and she's all smiling, freaky, and I'm like, whoa.
fuck.
I was like, oh god.
Did you find
damn.
that one? Did you find
Yeah,
that TikTok?
yeah.
Okay,
It's
show it to these
really
guys.
good, though.
This shit is so funny, like VR wise. This is a dad playing the quarterback VR.
That game that I want. The
Yeah, the one.
okay.
NFL
Yeah,
Pro
so
era.
you like? Yeah, this is pretty rad. Okay.
Right finger, like push your right finger into it. There you go. Okay, when you hike the ball, you gotta hold the right trigger down. Blue 42. Blue 42.
Fuck.
You gotta hold it, keep it held down, and then don't move. Throw it to
Dude,
he went to scramble. He's like, shit.
so I can relate to that because I my first time playing VR, I played what's the Rocky character, the Apollo, right? You
Okay.
know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Apollo Creed is the Creed boxing game, right? And so like they set it up in the living room for me, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, this is fucking
You're
wild.
for real swinging.
I'm swinging for the fences, dude. And then I took a step outside the box. I punched the wall. Punched the wall straight up, dude. Hard, dude. Like,
You're just like, well, my hand hurts.
yeah, I was like, and they're like, look down. I look down. They're like, see that box? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, stay in the box. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to run around him and shit. You know, like I'm trying
yeah.
to. Like,
So the
yeah.
VR set that you had, was it like wired and everything? Like were the wires coming off the back of the headset, hooking into a computer, or was it all wireless?
It was wireless.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
it
had
was
the
wireless,
Oculus on.
yeah.
it was like
so
it was an Oculus.
It was
thing, yeah.
Oculus, yeah, and so I didn't have to like, I didn't get my head jerked back from a wire
cable
setup or
line,
anything.
yeah.
I just stepped about 2 feet further than I should have, and just
That's
Yeah.
funny.
it was pretty.
We've all
fun.
been there. We've all run out of the guidelines. And the thing is like, I always
haven't.
like,
I haven't.
you've never done that? I have, only because like the constraints of the.
I play but then I play stationary boundary too. So
Oh.
if I
I play
take
in
like
the little circle.
the stationary boundary, that's what I play in, because I know if I have room to actually move around, I'm going to move around too much.
See, and I always do the room. I like to move
Fuck
around
did you
because
just do
it's
to my
nice.
drink.
No, that was the empty one.
Well, I know. But it's like, what the fuck?
But
Put my disc
no,
on.
yeah, that would be cool as shit.
Again,
But
we
have you seen the Darling Don't Worry?
Darling,
Oh, I saw the
worry.
commercial for it in the theaters.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that one's like a suspense thing. It's a weird one. I wouldn't say it's scary, because when I was watching it, I was like, I didn't feel scared at any point. I was just morally confused. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Morally confused, huh?
I know. I realized I said that
I
too.
mean, you could just like say something about it.
All right, we'll do that right now. How about that?
Yeah, I've been all talking about fucking kids and being morally confused.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All out of context. Always out of context. You bastards. And your out of context bullshit. You all make me look like some nasty human fucking being.
I want to move to California where fucking kids is good.
It's legal at least.
Never. Never, ever. But anyway, this is what Zach would like to show everyone. You go on, talk about it now.
Oh, I thought you want to talk. It was a gift to you.
It was not a gift to me. It was a gift to all of us.
It was a gift
for
to
the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. So our friend Chelsea, thank you. She made this really cool treasure box, and it's got, obviously you can tell around the bottom the logos of us. We got me and Blake and Gavin, and yeah, all the important people I just mentioned.
Wow.
Trevor's on there too.
Oh yeah, hey, there's that
and
guy
Trevor's
too.
on there too.
Hey, Chelsea, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
thank you
really,
so
really
much.
cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
They love
It's
it.
got a
And
spot
we're gonna-
right on the table.
We're going to put our treasures in it.
Our booty.
It actually
Yeah.
opens up too. I mean,
Your
say,
booty
does
is
it
not
open up?
fitting in that
Don't show
box.
our booty.
yeah, we
Trevor's
have
booty
none.
does not fit in that.
We're going
Yeah.
to put drugs in there, right?
Actually, I was thinking
That's where you could put your weed.
I was thinking beer tabs.
Beer tabs
Oh, ooh,
and
that'd be
mushrooms.
kind of cool.
Dude,
Beer tabs.
we should
bottle
do
caps.
a podcast where we're under the influence.
Dude, I would love to do one. Actually, you thought of a really cool idea. You mentioned it kind of in passing, doing a podcast while we're all in lava.
That
yes.
would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Because
So
these are all mobile. These are
Yeah.
all USB, so I can take these with us.
We would really have to really separate ourselves because
We would. We
Like-
would have to make a trip dedicated.
well, no.
to-
We could just have our own cabin, like we
no, he
usually
was Gavin was thinking fire and ice.
No, that would be
Yeah.
that would be great. What I'm saying is like we have to make it very clear to everybody else, like you do not like
Interrupt.
fuck with us
Yeah.
just for kicks. Like that's gonna make a terrible,
Yeah.
terrible episode. So
Yeah,
it's like,
no,
okay,
that's-
we're gonna go lock ourselves in this other room, this other cabin.
We're
like
gonna go circle jerk
So
For about an hour and a half.
for
Yeah.
about an hour and a half.
2 hours, depending on how drunk we are.
we,
3 hours.
so Jacqueline, Derek, me, and Amanda were already looking. Mostly, Jacqueline was looking at the hillside
She's
suites.
already reserved.
She's already
Yeah,
reserved.
It's already reserved.
That's
One or
all
two
done.
It's the
rooms
ones
for
under the one under the rooftop bar, right?
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So we've
Yep,
got
and
two
It's the second story.
suites. So that's big enough for 20 people theoretically.
Yeah,
We're not
and
gonna have
Marissa
that
and I-
many people.
Marissa and I are already in.
Yeah, we're in.
We're, Jacqueline knows. She offered us a spot in.
Yeah.
of
So
them,
what
so-
we'll do is like when it kind of like we always end up at this fire and ice. This is a winter festival in Lava Hot Springs, Idaho, for context, and we go every single year. This will be my 6th year in a row, and then generally we have 2 cabins, 2 rooms, whatever. And then like one ends up kind of getting favored as the go-to like kind of spot, you know, the hang spot. We'll
Yeah.
separate ourselves, go to the other one, have our setup there all ready to go. Like soon as we get there, we'll set it up kind of,
Yeah.
and then we'll lock the doors behind us.
And do we want it? No, I'm good. I'll have a couple at the barbecue though.
All right, I'm paying you my donations for the podcast.
It's on video now. You can't be like, I didn't
Yeah.
fucking pay you.
Yeah, there's
No, you can't.
$65 there.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll send
Sweet.
that to you. I'll send that to you on Venmo. Zach.
Venmo. Sweet.
Facebook Pay.
Fucking send them
But
to me
it'll
on
be-
Facebook.
it'll be
Dude,
next
Trevor,
week.
Trevor
Yeah,
is
yeah,
such
I
a
know.
fucking twat.
So I'll get a hold of, if you're listening to this, Mr. Jeff.
Mr. Jeff. Oh yeah,
Jeff.
Mr. Henry.
Mr.
My name is
Jeff.
We will be purchasing that setup from you. Thank you very
Yep.
much.
Thank you.
We appreciate your kind
Mucho gracias.
offer.
And then that way we would have that being the permanent setup, and then all these are mobile. So these would stay here.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
thinking.
arms would stay here, but the mics are mobile. So if we do
We'll just hold
on the
on
go
the mics.
podcast, we just all we gotta do is hold it.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
or we can do tripods and shit like that.
Yeah,
Eh,
tripods or
We
something.
can just hold it.
I have a fuck ton
I mean,
of tripods.
I would be okay with holding it.
Yeah, it's fine.
You might get confused and think it's either a dick or a hot dog though.
Right? He's like, glot, glot.
Trevor will just start to do this, like as he's talking, he'll just slowly. Because he's not going to pay attention.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be down here by his ankles and shit. And he's all like, yeah, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Trevor's gonna get drunk enough. He's gonna go to hit his vape and be like,
Okay, hold on. I have a funny story about that shit last night I was about to go plug in my vape. So I was taking the cord to plug it in. fucking put the cord in my goddamn mouth. Took it off.
What the fuck were you on?
Hey,
Nothing. I was
wanted-
just tired.
Oh.
He wanted to unalive himself.
Yeah, he was trying to hit the vape, and then he was hitting the cord. I got you.
based
Right,
on the vaping story, Zach, are you familiar with the video that the Jeff and Greg podcast show to new people in the room?
Wait, what?
The video the Jeff and Greg podcast showed to new guests.
No.
You didn't hear that? Oh
No.
no, because I kind of wanted to have you bring it up for these two, but it would be all three of you would be new to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right, so now he should just do it.
yeah, you should do it, but I don't want to say it out loud to him because it's kind of gonna give it away.
Pass me a note like you did in like we did
In high
third grade.
school. Or you could have just sent it in a text.
I don't have my phone with me.
Oh,
No,
that's what
actually, hey, you can send it to me in text. I got iMessage on my iPad.
I was gonna say because if your wife saw the text I'm about to send you, it'd be pretty shocking.
Jesus.
Okay.
But on the caps and stuff, have you guys ever heard of Wasteland?
Wasteland.
Yeah, the
No.
giant festival called Wasteland.
No.
Okay, so Wasteland is a really cool ass festival that I think it's done in the Mojave. I'm not sure.
The
desert.
the Moab,
Moab? Maybe it's Moab. I don't know.
the Moab,
Moab.
Moab?
No, Moab. Is it Moab like in Utah,
I don't know. No, I think
or
it's
is
like
it in the Moab?
I think it's like Burning Man.
Okay, that'd be like, yeah, that's not in Moab.
That'd be like, what, Arizona?
I think so. I don't know.
If it's in the
fucking know.
Moab,
Yeah, I don't know where it is, okay? I just remember hearing Mojave. So, whatever.
I sent you a link, Zach.
So, anyway, so the festival is basically arcade time kind of thing. So, you know Fallout, right?
Yes.
It's basically Fallout and what is that one called? Mad Max. It's like a Mad Max Fallout scenario where you go there. Normal clothes is absolutely forbidden. You have to have like decked out like Wastelander clothes. People are rolling around in like vehicles that have giant 50 cals on top and shit like that. And you pay.
That sounds
You
dope.
pay everything in bottle caps.
Okay, so
Oh, that would be dope.
this
Yeah.
is going to be an ode to the Jeff and Greg podcast. We're going to take a page out of their book here.
Oh yeah, they burned us, didn't they? Recently.
This took 3 loads, approximately 3 wanks, and I got my vape full
That is not
of
what I
my
think it
cum,
is.
And
it is.
It is.
every time I try this, it tastes different. So today when I vape my
What?
cum, I'm going to tell you what it tastes like.
Why is this cum so
Tastes pretty good
smoky?
today.
Listen.
It's the usual. It's a little bitter, kind of bleachy, but there's notes of
Bleachy.
mango and pineapple in there.
Yeah, from your
And,
previous fucking
with a little bit of
juice.
saltiness to it, so you get like it tastes like you just ate like a roast beef with pineapple on it, which is a pretty interesting taste for vape juice.
Fucking
No,
But you
spit
can only
roast.
get that flavor when you vape your own cum.
Don't vape your own cum. Oh God! Damn it!
I don't care. It's not
Dude,
gonna.
he's just ripping on this thing.
Oh,
Fuck.
dude, I've seen that video 5 fucking times and it's still coming.
That's it's not even like a short video. It's a minute long of him just hitting his jizz. And
Dude, the sound of the vape just makes me want to.
What the? Well, I mean, that's what it sounds like, though.
dude, all right, we're done. We're done. I can't. Blake is gonna puke, and then I'm being pissed.
I'm the one that brought it up too. Oh,
All right, guys.
Did you see the tears in my
He's
eyes?
got tears in his eyes. I'm
Jesus
over here
Christ.
just disgusted as
Did you see
fucking
the look
bag.
on Zach's face when I sent him the link? Fucking.
Yeah, he laughed, and I was like, "I'm waiting for this goodness," and then I'm all like,
guys,
"Oh, "That's an
I-
atrocity."
I think that might be the point to end it on tonight.
I think
Or
so.
today.
And then you guys can bring up your topics on the
that's
next one.
Disgusting.
We really
Write in
filled
your
that one.
topics on your pad
Yeah.
so you don't forget them. If you brought extras.
It's always in my phone.
Gotcha.
Uh,
All right, guys. We're going to see you in the next episode of the Pirate Damn Podcast.
God
catch us on Instagram.
YouTube.
Pirates
And
and
YouTube.
podcast, no capitals, no spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, catch us everywhere except on Facebook because we go to jail a lot, or at least I do.
We're not
Yeah, we got
boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to lose my VR account again.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.